Hi guys. I speak to you from a beautiful yacht tied in the Brands Landing Marina. Remember, yesterday we arrived at Orcas Island from Kelowna. It's a good day for flight to Swanson Airport, because tomorrow morning we want flight over Mount Rainier. So, after walk for a while on the beach, we'll take our Cessna Skymaster and we'll flight to Swanson. The Orcas Airport is just beside here. The island is a nice place for the summer holidays. Near the beaches always you will find out beautiful places and good hotels. Let's go. Okay. It seems that guy doesn't like to flight.
Abbreviated briefing from your current position to Kilo Oscar Romeo Sierra 22 Whiskey 3. Airmet Sierra is valid for IFR and mountain obscuration. Valid until 1600 Zulu. For your route of flight, no SIGMETs active for your route of flight. Current weather conditions, Kilo Oscar Romeo Sierra. Wind 155 at 9er. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 15. Dew point 12. Altimeter 3007. For the destination at your estimated arrival time. Wind 135 at 3. Visibility 10. Sky clear. Temperature 10. Dew point 10. Altimeter 3010. Winds aloft for the en route area at 6,000 feet. Wind 001 at 4 at 3,000 feet. Wind 221 at 2 at 9,000 feet. Wind 360 at 8 for the destination at 6,000 feet. Wind 359 at 7 at 3,000 feet. Wind 250 at 2 at 3,000 feet. Wind 250 at 2. For updates and current weather conditions, contact FlightWatch on 122.0 or 122.05. Pilot reports are appreciated. Abbreviated briefing from your current
Victoria Tower, Skymaster 76 Kilo taxi to runway 34.
Skymaster 76 Kilo, taxi and departure approved. Runway 34, north departure. You have 30 minutes to go. After that you have to request a new approval.
Victoria Tower copy, runway 34 north departure. I have 30 minutes to go. Skymaster 76 Kilo. Skymaster 76 Kilo entering to runway 34, north departure. 76 Kilo.
Skymaster 7, 6 Kilo copy. Maintain 6700 feet.
Victoria Tower copy. Maintain 6700 feet. Skymaster 76 Kilo. Right now we're just over Seattle. Seattle is a seaport city on the west coast of the United States and the seat of King County, Washington. With an estimated 704,352 residents as of 2016, Seattle is the largest city in both the state of Washington and the Pacific Northwest region of North America. In July 2013, it was the fastest growing major city in the United States and remained in the top 5 in May 2015 with an annual growth rate of 2.1%. In July 2016, Seattle was again the fastest growing major U.S. city, with a 3.1% annual growth rate. The city is situated on an isthmus between Puget Sound, an inlet of the Pacific Ocean, and Lake Washington, about 100 miles, 160 kilometers, south of the Canada-United States border. A major gateway for trade with Asia, Seattle is the fourth largest port in North America in terms of container handling as of 2015. The Seattle area was previously inhabited by Native Americans for at least 4,000 years before the first permanent European settlers. Arthur A. Denny and his group of travelers, subsequently known as the Denny Party, arrived from Illinois via Portland, Oregon, on the schooner Exact at Alki Point on November 13, 1851. The settlement was moved to the eastern shore of Elliott Bay and named Seattle in 1852, after Chief Sil of the local Duwamish and Suquamish tribes. Logging was Seattle's first major industry, but by the late 19th century, the city had become a commercial and shipbuilding center as a gateway to Alaska during the Klondike Gold Rush. Growth after World War II was partially due to the local Boeing Company, which established Seattle as a center for aircraft manufacturing. The Seattle area developed as a technology center beginning in the 1980s, with companies like Microsoft becoming established in the region. In 1994, Internet retailer Amazon was founded in Seattle. The stream of new software, biotechnology, and Internet companies led to an economic revival, which increased the city's population by almost 50,000 between 1990 and 2000. Seattle has a noteworthy musical history. From 1918 to 1951, nearly 24 jazz nightclubs existed along Jackson Street, from the current Chinatown, International District, to the Central District. The jazz scene developed the early of Ray Charles, Quincy Jones, Ernestine Anderson, and others. Seattle is also the birthplace of rock musician Jimi Hendrix, origin of the bands Nirvana, Pearl Jam, Soundgarden, Alice in Chains, and the alternative rock movement grunge. Now we're overflying Tacoma. Tacoma is a mid-sized urban port city in and the county seat of Pierce County, Washington. The city is on Washington's Puget Sound, 32 miles, 51 kilometers, southwest of Seattle, 31 miles, 50 kilometers, northeast of the state capital, Olympia, and 58 miles, 93 kilometers, northwest of Mount Rainier National Park, our destination for tomorrow. The population was 198,397, according to the 2010 census. Tacoma is the second largest city in the Puget Sound area and the third largest in the state. Tacoma also serves as the center of business activity for the South Sound region, which has a population of around 1 million people. Tacoma adopted its name after the nearby Mount Rainier, originally called Tacoma or Tahoma. It is locally known as the City of Destiny because the area was chosen to be the western terminus of the Northern Pacific Railroad in the late 19th century. The decision of the railroad was influenced by Tacoma's neighboring deep-water harbor, Commencement Bay. By connecting the bay with the railroad, Tacoma's motto became "When rails meet sails." Commencement Bay serves the port of Tacoma, a center of international trade on the Pacific coast and Washington state's largest port. Just ahead we can see the Mount Rainier. Mount Rainier actually is a volcano. But better I will explain you this tomorrow. Now I have to prepare the landing at Swanson Airport.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Pull up. 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 Terrain ahead. Pull up.
Swanson Airport, Skymaster 76 Kilo landing at runway 34.
Skymaster 76 Kilo.
Skymaster 76 Kilo.
Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead. Terrain ahead.
Traffic.
Skymaster 76 Kilo off runway. As we had planned, we have arrived to Swanson Airport in about 1 hour. This airport belongs to the village of Edenville. For centuries, Nisqually people roamed the rivers and streams of the Edenville area. Lushy, one of the main leaders of Nisqually, was born in this area in 1808. Indian Henry, another Nisqually, was one of those who, in 1889, guided the town's founder, Thomas C. Van Eden, from Mashal Prairie to the present site of Edenville. It is said that upon arrival, Henry declared, "This good place. Not much snow." Area settlers in Nisqually were in need of goods, which TC provided at his trading post. Supplies were carried by his stage from Spanaway over a rough trail through dense forest. In 1891, the settlers built the town's first school, which is still in use. For years Edenville was a waypoint for visitors to Mount Rainier, In 1902, the Tacoma Eastern Railroad arrived, providing freight and passenger service and a vital link to Tacoma. Soon after the railroad's arrival, several small mills sprang up in the vicinity. In the 1970s, the Wildlife Park of Northwest Trek was opened, and it remains to be one of the most popular tourist attractions in the area, other than Mount Rainier itself. Eatonville was officially incorporated on October 28, 1909, after the Eatonville Lumber Company brought in more people to work in its mill. The mill's closure in 1954 was a blow to the town, but community spirit and good schools have kept Eatonville alive and growing. Well, that's all folks, for the moment. Hope it has been interesting for you. See you in next episode. Bye bye.